Hello, welcome to electronic components. More than once we have wondered what that pile of piece or stone are inside all the electronic device and remaining thing. You combine that piece and idea into some most basic components that you better understand know that surround us. The electrical resistance is a possible electronic component of indicating resistance. This function is to receive the value of the unit resolved and resistance is identical with the omega bar with the one you are seeing in the main top, and this symbol is more representative and expressed in the upper left. The FullSail resistance intrusion and electrical extrusion circle where is the place that is the opposite of the flow current. Thence this the component from beginning damage excited while losing little energy. This very productive out prevent electronic device from beginning burning out the high voltage load. The resistor had color code out of their following the on. This color code is painted in the front of the ring or circle around the body of the resistor. The resistor also had the value on writing with code made of the letter and number of the capacitor console. There are three types of resistance: fixed resistance, variable resistance, and adjustable resistance. Each of the thing has electrical symbol that represents in the alternator and the electronic are using the technical and mark to able to repair the device and also to protect it. The heat that resistance gives off is used to hold the pizza in oven or slicing of the bread of the toaster. Under example in the image above you can see the resistance they have. Side to you can see how different one resistance from the other depending on the appliance and the application that they give off. The diodo is an electronic component that only allows the following instructions in relation to the its operation assembly which open the close. The circuit device is made of two different types of the material which alternates into terminal, anode and cathode. The diodo has two types of material type. P is the material obtained through doping process, switch the atom and the semiconductor to increase the number of possible charge or whole material type. N is a material that also obtained be carried out a doping process but with different number of negative charge electronic increase. A capacitor, also known as the capacitor, is one of the passive electronic components. Like the reason the capacitor mineral uses store electrical charge. The charge capacitor stored from an electric fluid capacitor play informal role in the many electrical circuits. The value of the unit measure of the capacitor is identified with the farad value that is the one of your seeing operating. The symbol is most representative in per lower part. Capacitor representing its part lower part capacitors are many uses directed current filters and the above some change anode signal do their operation. The capacitor or capacitor is a two metal plates separate be a thin initial gap. So connected to some power source and they will obtain an energy and possible charges, but the battery is also that the energy window escape evolve battery for online the discharge incredibly fast. The capacitor are separate on two types the electron only. One that has strictly polarity they are with only one way connected. Is done the positive with great serious problem. On the other hand, ceramic capacitors don't matter the direction of the charge we reward the boulder of course. The transistor is one of the most important inventions, especially in computers where the process of going from this. The basic function is elementary to deliver an output signal or an input signal. They weren't created special to amplification signal small out the local, like they were traveling very long distance. We will find this component as useful auxiliary to transfer direct current into alternative current. The extension rectification can also imply as a digital switch. They mean that it's not needed physical interaction to turn something up on the transistor. The signal on the left side. The code is a phenomenon that occurs when current passes through some just even matter general and the magnetic field of flat object. But if we win that said object, the magnetic field of the designer will be analytic, having several condition points very close to each other, in the turn the performance inducing much more powerful magnetism. Its unit of measurement is Henry. Its international system, but some multiples are used is the one that we can see in the upper right image, and the symbol is more simple than is apparent in the upper left part. It must be taken account that factor the large degree increase in Henry. This raw material is called inductor and is capable of storing energy in form of magnetic field. Its most important property is to oppose sudden change in current and utility that is about the power science to rectify our similar we not always remain clean and we several stuff and even more. A fuse is a component used to protect the electrical or electronic circuit. Any appliance along this component, its ultimate condition is always passive or current or fuse. The filament is designed below to current increments to high value. The crystal oscillator is the electronic component capable of generating an electronic current with very precise frequency. This frequency can be used as clock on electronic wires. They must use a symbol to represent the crystal oscillator in electronic chain, which can be seen in the upper right. Also, you can see the electronic components are not difficult to understand. It's an electronic device that you see less. There must be two or more on the one we mentioned, and not to mention that there are many others. Those will already be more complex and are not so necessary to know understand how these are more